and your knowledge of the job that we do and the job that you used to do, what's your thought?
Oh, this is right when he realized his wife is a murderer.
Just logically.
Feelings aside, just logically.
We didn't just fucking show up at Britt Road.
I can't see her doing something like that.
I don't know, man. Lately, I just been feeling good, you know? Just like, shoot, I just been feeling good lately. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I can't even tell y'all why. But I've been feeling real good lately, you know? So, it's always a good thing. Let's get to this video.
I can't see her doing something like that. I mean, she's super intelligent.
This is the point when Zach had a sudden realization that his wife, Ashley, had been secretly committing murders. The police discovered Taylor's lifeless body on their property. While the police suspected Ashley as the murderer, Zach could not accept the truth. He was unaware that he was about to experience a shocking revelation during the interrogation room.
Can you tell me how you came to know Taylor?
Through working PI cases.
And in that time, did you guys ever have a falling out or?
Never. From doing this job for so long, Taylor was not, she just wasn't, like I would just pick up little lies from her. So, and stuff just didn't start seeming right.
Taylor had a history of occasionally disappearing for several days, but this instance was not like the previous ones. She had been missing for more than a month. Taylor had left all her belongings behind at home, and the few messages she sent to her friends were written in an unfamiliar language that she wouldn't typically use.
Well, I mean, I'm sure now you've read the news and everything,
yeah,
so you know.
Shit's flying everywhere, and I've read all kind of, yes.
So you kind of know the date that we're talking about. Have you had a chance to go back and pinpoint where you were on the 8th of September?
It's I can't remember shit, but I'm trying to do the very best I can so I could tell y'all the best I can. I know I ate at lunch at the seafood. I went to the bank yesterday to pull my statement. I know I ate lunch at the seafood place at 9 Mile in Pine Forest. I ate there. And I remember eating by myself, and I remember Ash not being able to make it because she was tied up with work.
Zach tries to recall his activities on the 8th of September after Taylor's disappearance. He used his debit card to buy food in the vicinity, suggesting that his account of the day is likely accurate. What adds intrigue to the situation is Zach's statement that he was alone that day because his wife was occupied with work. He genuinely believes this account to be true. Unbeknownst to Zach, his wife has become the primary suspect in the murder investigation. The police are not only seeking more information about the case, but also attempting to ascertain if Zach was involved in the crime or at very least provoked suspicion towards his own spouse.
Do you know anything about this money that Taylor had given you all?
No, absolutely not. She's never given me anything.
Okay. Do you know anything about your finances?
No, to be honest. I give her when I work a case or I got a settlement from my attorney, I hand it straight to Ash. She takes it.
Hold on.
The detective.
Look, if we married, I'm the breadwinner. So if anything, you know, we could have a joint account and whatnot, but like, what you mean you don't know how much, like, you don't know anything about your finances? Like, bro, you tripping. Like, what?
Is talking about a specific amount of money, which is $34,000. This money was given by Taylor to Ashley for the purpose of keeping it safe. The reason Taylor wanted to keep the money away from her own accounts was because she was going through a divorce. Instead of following the agreement to put it in a safety deposit box, Ashley deposited the money into her own accounts. By the time Taylor wanted to retrieve the money, Ashley had already spent all of it. Interestingly, Taylor only requested the return of the money on September 8th. If it's not already clear, Zach is an extremely compassionate individual who clearly had a high level of trust in his wife. Up until now, he has provided consistent explanations regarding his whereabouts when Taylor went missing, as well as his limited involvement in their financial matters. However, the detectives are obligated to eliminate any possibility of his involvement entirely.
The property up on Britt Road,
Mhm.
and that's owned by her aunt and uncle.
Mhm.
Have you ever been out there?
Yeah.
When's the last time you think you were out there?
The last time I went out there is when I traded my four-wheeler for a side-by-side. And that's the last time I've been. Before that, it was, I couldn't tell you.
Well, when was that?
Right? Like, when was
A
that?
couple
You
months
just
back.
saying,
Your phone number, though.
oh, last time I was out there was when I did this.
Do you always keep that on you?
When was that?
Yeah, I reckon.
Do you ever loan it out to
Cause these
anybody?
people be
No.
on the phone, bro.
Okay.
No.
Would you
never.
ever loan it to anybody, or
No.
do you remember Ashley ever using it?
Although it might appear to be an unrelated inquiry, phone records played a significant role in revealing the truth. They not only provided evidence of Ashley's presence at the location where Taylor's body was discovered on the 8th, but also indicated that
Bro.
Taylor's phone was present at a wedding that Ashley attended the following day. However, there were no sightings of Taylor at the wedding or anywhere else thereafter. Detectives are currently seeking to verify whether any suspicious activities were detected in Zach's phone records, as it would eliminate any doubt regarding his control over the phone. However, it's important to note that Zach remains largely unaware of the complete details surrounding the true essence of this case. He lacks knowledge regarding the extent of evidence the police possess against his wife. His actions mainly revolve around defending himself and offering information that could potentially aid in resolving the case.
Do you own any 9mm
Yeah.
handguns? What kinds?
A Glock.
Just
You got
one
a
or?
Blizzy.
Yeah. When I've got a lot of guns. So,
Mhm.
a lot. I think one Glock 9.
What model?
19.
19? Okay. Do you know how Taylor died?
Yeah, for Ackerman told me that the girl was shot, and he heard that from Molchan.
So Ackerman told you and he got it from Molchan?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he elaborate on anything else?
He just said that they thought the girl was shot.
Okay. Did you ever buy Ashley a gun or anything of that nature?
Man, over the years, yeah. Yeah. I bought her a 380 one time,
What kind?
PPK.
And does she carry a firearm?
I haven't seen her one in quite a while. Not at all. Mm-mm.
Do you own a 38
I-
airweight?
Yes. And she used to, that's the last thing I ever remember seeing her with was a 38 airweight. And that was, I haven't seen her with that in I don't know how long.
I mean, I'm interested. Did you kill or participate in the death
Absolutely
of?
not. I would
Whatever.
never.
Finish this question.
Okay. Whatever.
Did you kill or participate, or do you have any knowledge?
Zero, Jason. Absolutely none. I don't want to be nowhere near it. No, nothing involved with it. Nothing. I know nothing about it.
The detectives are currently attempting to increase the intensity a bit. Zach has appeared very at ease until now, and they want to determine if it's because of the relaxed tone of the previous questioning or if he truly is innocent. Despite the growing pressure, Zach remains composed and his body language affirms this. He does not lean back, cross his arms, or exhibit any signs of closing himself off, which might be expected from a guilty individual. Instead, he opts to lean forward and maintain direct eye contact. His statements are clear and concise, displaying his confidence and willingness to cooperate. His posture indicates a sense of ease and trust as he keeps his feet flat on the ground and leans towards the detectives. This suggests he feels safe in their presence and he has nothing to conceal. By employing various postures, Zach is actively attempting to convey his innocence. However, despite his concerted efforts, the pressure continues to escalate.
What do you think happened to Taylor?
I couldn't tell you, Jason. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, nobody deserves to ever get anything happen to them like that whatsoever. I don't know, buddy. I don't know what happened to her.
And, I'm asking you, as this investigation continues,
Bro, this is crazy.
text, phone records,
I'm stuck.
computers,
I ain't saying not one word in like a whole 5 minutes.
is there going to be anything that hems you up or
No,
ties you
absolutely
to that?
nothing. Nothing.
Well, and not just being involved in the actual murder, but as far as, afterwards.
Helping conceal.
If any person in this world was like, hey, Zach, come help me do something, I would run from that motherfucker as fast as I could. I don't want hell no.
Hell, it's all over the news.
Yeah.
You've read it.
Yeah, I've read
Right.
it, and I'm
Hell no.
And
You
I
know
mean-
with that.
trying to swallow it and figure it out. I mean, it's like, it's terrible. It sucks.
But you've read it, so you know at least some of the details. And
All I know is what I've read
Let her
on.
finish your question.
and just based upon that and your knowledge of the job that we do and the job that you used to do, what's your thought?
Oh, this is right when he realized his wife
Feelings
is a
aside.
murderer.
Just logically.
Feelings aside, just logically.
We didn't just fucking show up at Britt Road.
I can't see her doing something like that. I mean, she's super intelligent.
That's when he
She's
realized.
I mean,
Master
Oh,
tricks.
yeah, or is it Masters or I don't know, one of the two. And that's just sloppy. I mean, that's sloppy shit. That's sloppy. I can't see her doing that.
Zach is currently dealing with a multitude of thoughts and emotions. It's clear that he is reluctant to accept the idea that his wife is responsible for someone's death. However, considering his extensive experience and the overwhelming evidence against his wife, it's logical to assume that he must be starting to believe otherwise. The evidence includes bank statements, phone records, and even a surveillance footage capturing Ashley buying the exact type of cement that was used to fill Taylor's grave. At this stage, the detectives have gathered sufficient evidence to support their case. Zach takes a moment to confer with his lawyer. Zach is exonerated of any involvement in the incident and is allowed to go back home. However, the situation for his wife unfolds differently.
Come on, man. This is.
What?
Come
What
on,
happened?
you know it. Just leave me alone.
Yo. I wonder what happened. Like, how they just gonna leave us hanging like that? Like, they just not gonna tell us what happened? Man, should we do another part? Part two? Part two? What y'all wanna do? Part two? Nah, we ain't gonna do part two. I'm about to go to sleep. Good night.